everybody. Welcome to T. Marie Tarot. Today we're going to do a love reading about what is on their mind, what are they thinking, and this is going to be a 2-pile pick a card reading. So for pile 1, we have this card right here from the Lover's Oracle. See if you can see that. And for pile 2, we have this card right here from the Lover's Oracle. So just go ahead to the timestamp that pertains to your reading. We're going to go ahead and get started with pile 1 and see what's on their mind today. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. First, I'll read the back of the card to you. So it says, look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. So why are you wanting to know what is on their mind? What are you thinking about this, and how do you feel about this relationship? Do you feel like you're being led on? Do you feel like they're not giving you enough information? Are you worried that they might be kind of shy? We'll go ahead and get into that and try to figure out what they could be thinking right now. And I just want to let you know, I've got my rose quartz here with me, and she's just chilling right over here. So love readings are very special to me, and I'm so excited. Let's get into this. We have the movie tarot. We'll be using that right now for this reading and see what messages that we can get for the person who is on your mind. So what are they thinking? What is going on? I'll go ahead and shuffle this. What are they thinking and what is going on? Okay, death. We got the death card. So for them, the first thing that comes to mind is that they might be going through a really big transformation right now. It could be very emotional and spiritual transformation, and that could be why they're very unclear, because they have a lot going on. Let's see what else is happening. And the first thing that I'm thinking of is career. That's coming to mind. I feel like it could be a career situation. Around the first of the year, that's usually kind of what's on people's minds, like what are they doing with the rest of their lives? What is going to be happening with their future career? Are they going to finally start that business for their New Year's resolution? You know, like what is going on? So let's get another card for what could be on their mind. Okay, we have the 4 of coins. So I feel like they're afraid that they might become a little bit possessive. They might become a little bit maybe too attached. And again, like with the death card and possible career thing, they could also be worrying about their money. And so that could be what is on their mind right now. Maybe that's why they're just not coming forward, because they're afraid and they're stressed out about certain things that are going on in their lives related to money, related to changing possibly their next career move. So the 4 of coins, the pentacles coming out, really does remind me of a change in career possibly, and that being what is really kind of bothering them right now. As far as love goes, I really think that they could just be probably afraid of commitment. I feel like they were in a past relationship where they were probably a little bit too clingy, and it could worry them and make them wonder if they're going to be attached to their partner and too attached and drive them away. And we have the Hanged Man. So for the Hanged Man, as far as what is on their mind, it could be that they are just really, I feel like they're just in a place of stagnancy. They're really in a place right now of not knowing exactly what their next move is going to be. It's really hard with transitions and transforming things in their life, transitioning from one career state to the next, or they could be moving, and it's really difficult to know what steps to take forward sometimes in order to make sure that everything transitions smoothly. I feel like they're just really having a hard time coming forward with everything that could be on their mind right now. I feel like they're really having a hard time coming forward. It's just like kind of like the stuck energy that they have. All right, Spirit, what else could be on their mind? Let me see what is going on here. Please give us some messages for pile 1 about what could be on their mind. Queen of Coins. So we have the Queen of Coins pop out and the 4 of Swords. So yeah, more stuck energy. I feel like this is how they kind of perceive you, is that maybe you've got it together. It might be a little bit intimidating to them. They might be a little bit afraid of coming forward because they really see you as someone who's really got it together, financially, materially, someone who has their priorities in mind, someone who knows what they want in life as far as their career goes. So yeah, if they're having issues with where they are at right now and needing to transform, they could be a little bit afraid like they're not deserving of somebody who is so stable and who has it together so much. So yeah, I do feel like there's a lot of fear here. There's a lot of there's some stagnancy, there's some rest that needs to occur. There is, yeah, they just have like a lot of this energy where they're just feeling kind of stuck and they're not coming forward. Yeah, they just really kind of giving me some stuck energy here. Let's see, got another card. Temperance, balance. Yeah, they really want to seek some balance before they move forward with you in this relationship and figure you out. So they're really wanting that emotional stability before they come forward with you. They're wanting that emotional balance before they feel ready enough to approach you. So it's very good of them to consider that before approaching you. And you know, if their energy, I'm not exactly sure if it's masculine or feminine energy. I am kind of getting masculine energy because the first card that we got out of this deck, the death card, is presented by a male figure. So, but it's presented by a young male figure. I think this is from the Donnie Darko movie. And he was, I believe, in high school when this character was in high school. So he's probably feeling really young. He's feeling like this person is feeling like this is a really new beginning in their life. And I know how it feels to feel that kind of insecurity and instability. So I really kind of feel for this person. I really feel like they're probably just having a really hard time coming forward and saying, you know, like, I am stable enough to contribute something to this relationship. They're having a hard time saying, I'm ready to be a contributing factor in this relationship. And I feel like a lot is on their mind and they're just really pondering right now, what are their next steps? What are they going to do? And how can they be someone who is a good and stable force and a giving and loving force in a relationship? So now let's go ahead to the Essential Tarot deck and see what's up with this deck. I love this deck so much. It's so beautiful. Yeah, and with this kind of energy, you don't really want to rush it. You know, you don't want to push them too much. And I would even say for some of you, like, date around and explore your options and talk to people and just let that energy kind of clear up. Let it kind of clear up. All right, this card wants to come out. It's been sitting here. Okay. Yeah, we have the Five of Wands. We have the Five of Wands here. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like they're having some difficulties too. Let's see if I can get a little bit more information, some clarification on the Five of Wands. Spirit, can we get some clarification for pile 1 for the Five of Wands? Oh, and we got our clarification. Okay, so a bunch came out, so I'll just take a whole bunch came out, so I'll just take the one on the top because it's the only one I can see. So what we have here is the Seven of Swords. So this person really is going through a lot right now, mentally and emotionally. They're trying to work out and prevent some sort of deception or deal with some deception that has occurred in their life. And it's really taking a strain on them, and it's really kind of holding them captive. It's really kind of holding them captive. Oh, let me see something. So let me take a second here to ponder this. Okay, thank you for waiting. So I had to think about this for a second. For the Five of Wands and the Seven of Swords coming out to clarify the Five of Wands, this person, I mean, I'm first of all, I'm getting very masculine energy from these cards that I'm pulling out. So I really feel like there is a lot of competition in their workforce. And this is like regardless of gender, it doesn't matter. But their energy, they're dealing with a very masculine oriented energy right now. There's conflict, competition. There are things that they just really need to work out career-wise. So I really feel like they are trying to start up something new, trying to either go for a promotion, head a project at work, start up a new venture even. And it's giving them a really, really tough time. And they have people that they need to watch out for. There is competition around them, and there's somebody who is trying to deceive them, trying to go for their position, trying to go for what they have, or if they're going on their own venture and starting their own business. That field has a lot of competition, so they are trying to work out right now what is the next best step in order to stand out and get ahead of the pack. And for people who are very career driven and very focused, this is something that takes up a lot of energy for them, like a lot of energy. And they are a very passionate and spiritual person, and so they want to make sure that they have all their ducks in a row before they allow in a relationship and mess it up. You know, it's like you want to make sure you're aligned before you allow this relationship and then mess it up by being maybe like irritable or distant or unavailable. You know, this person, I think that they're just really worried that they might come across as unavailable during this time of stress and struggle for them. So I would say my hat's off to them for really trying to figure out what is best for them and trying to align before they can get into a relationship and see what's happening. So good for them, you know, but I really do feel like they really do have feelings for you. They have their eye on you. They wouldn't be doing all this planning and trying to get themselves together if they didn't really care. And that's the most important thing. So if you resonate with this reading, I'll pull some advice from the relationship oracle. If you resonate with this reading, I would say, you know, try to give them some time and space. I mean, I'm sure you already have been, because you cared enough to come to this reading and cared enough to take a look. So try to give them some time and some space to really figure out like what is going on in their lives before they can commit to somebody. And let's get some messages from the relationships oracle right now and see if there's any additional advice for you or anything else that we can do about this situation. Because I really feel like you two like each other. I mean, you really do. If you're already in a relationship, I feel like this is a relationship that, you know, you're not in yet. But if you are in a relationship and your partner is feeling distant, this is probably why. Is because they just have a lot on their mind as far as what they can do for their career. Let's see if we can get another message. Freedom. The energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibility and potential, boundless expression, and bold exploration. So yes, what they want right now, let's see if I can focus that. What they want right now is to get in a state where they are free financially and physically to make their own decisions, and that when they get into a relationship, you both can be free together. And you don't have to stress, don't have to struggle, don't have to worry about things. It's like they're trying to get over this like one hurdle. And it's so hard at the beginning of the year because that's where people are most focused on things like that. But I mean, they like you and they really want to, I mean, I feel like I get this like protective energy. I get this like really secure and stable energy. And it's like their dream. It's like they're manifesting, trying to have that dream life, that dream career, that dream relationship. And they just want to make sure everything is so right. And I feel like that is so So sweet. I just think that is so sweet. So let's get one more from the Lover's Oracle, because I just feel like there's another message in here for you. Actually, this is really standing out to me. This is really standing out. This dove. It's really standing out. So let's see what it says. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Yes. So it's so hard for us to understand, like, why is this energy moving so slowly? What is going on? Why is this connection like giving me bad static? Why? What is going on here? And if you're already in a relationship and you're wondering, it's like, what is my partner thinking? Why are they kind of stressed out or worried? And it's like, now you can know that you may not always understand why they might not be talking as much, or they might not reciprocate as much. But they're moving towards a higher purpose. Everything is happening for a reason. So I really feel like that came through for you to let you know everything does happen for a reason. They are just trying to sort things out before they get too serious and too committed. And it's because they care. Especially with masculine people, they really feel like it's important to get to a place where they can provide financially, emotionally, physically, in order to feel like they are a good partner. It's so important for them to feel like they're a good partner in that way. Yep, it's career stuff. So that has been your reading about what is on their mind and where this connection is. I hope that you enjoyed it, Pile 1, and I hope that you found some value in this. All right, so thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much, and have a good rest of your day. All right, bye. Hello, Pile 2. This is Tia Marie Tarot, and if you have chosen this image, this is going to be your reading about what is on their mind and what's going on with this connection. So let's go ahead and get into it, and I'll read the back of this first. It says, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. So I love that message. And then we're going to pull from the movie tarot first and see what messages that we have about what's on your person's mind. So yeah, just keep this person in mind as I go ahead and shuffle, and let's see if we can get some answers about what's going on, how they feel, what's happening in their life. 8 of Pentacles. Okay. So it's the beginning of the year, and it is the start of hard work. So they are working hard. I feel like for some of you, you're already in this relationship with them, and they're working very hard and trying to take the steps to make sure that this relationship is better. It's more secure. That's what I'm getting for some of you. For others, I feel like this person is working really hard and is probably distracted by work right now. But I feel like they really want to put in the effort towards this relationship. Yeah, and so this card that came out first about going with the natural flow of life, instead of creating unnecessary stress, it's just about go with the flow, and you'll be surprised where it leads. Go with the flow and let this person do the work that they have to do in order to become more stable in their lives, more clear about what their wants and their needs are in this relationship, or what they hope for in a possible relationship with you. So let's see here. What's on this person's mind? Ooh. Oh. Okay, Pile 2. So the first card that we have coming out here is the Star. So it's like you are their wish fulfilled. You are the person that they want to be with, the person that they dream of. They just see you as this wonderful vision and this great human being that they really, really can't imagine their lives without. This is giving me Aquarius energy. So it could be an Aquarius, but take that if it resonates. But I really feel like this person is holding you in such high regard, and they just adore you, and they just really, really want to be with you. Okay. And the other card that popped out was the Page of Cups. So this is feeling like a newer love, or is feeling like the hope for a new relationship and a new connection. So this person, yeah, they're very emotional. They're like so emotional about you and so emotional about this relationship, and they have really have their heart and their feelings vested in this connection with you. Yeah, they're very sincere. I'm getting water sign energy too, so Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. I'm getting mostly Pisces because we have the fish just jumping out right here. I mean, that makes the most sense to me. Could be a Pisces moon as well. If you're with them, you can check their chart, of course, and see where they're at. But I really feel like they are just very, very hopeful, and they have like this youth-like quality that makes them really hopeful and starry-eyed and dreamy about this relationship and where it can go, and they really want to make the best out of this. And it just makes my heart feel like so full, and just it's just so cute. I just love it. I love this energy. It's so nice. Okay, let's get another card about what's on their mind. Anything else? Anything else popping out, Spirit? Anything else about this person and what's on their mind? Okay. The Magician. Yeah, so going back to that work, I really feel like it's more manifestation work, because we got the Eight of Pentacles coming out. And that is about taking steady steps and moving forward to have concrete things in your life. So they really want and have these hopes and dreams of having a very concrete and tangible thing with you. And then with the Magician, they're really taking steps to manifest it. They're really taking steps to manifest their own life and bring their vision into reality. Maybe they're in this sort of situation where they need to take what they have and create it into something else. So it's really about alchemizing and taking the tools and the skills that you have and creating something that's even better. Like when a singer or musician takes a really sad and serious issue in their lives and they create art from it and they create a song from it. That's really the kind of vibe that it's giving me. But of course, it can be any sort of career. But they really want, first and foremost, to really manifest something special and something brilliant with you. And this is like super important to them, really important. They're so emotional about this. And then I also pulled out the Eight of Swords. So they're probably feeling kind of, especially with this card with the heart having the swords through it, I really feel like they're kind of stuck emotionally. They're afraid to tell you what's on their mind and tell you how they feel. And that would make sense because you're coming to this reading to kind of like figure that out with me and kind of uncover that. So pile two, I feel like they're under the illusion that they can't communicate how they feel. They're under the illusion that they are stuck holding these emotions and these feelings in. And once they break that illusion, because maybe they feel kind of silly. Maybe they feel like, oh, it's just a starry-eyed dream and I can't really have what I'm looking for, what I want. Or if I express my feelings, I'll get hurt because maybe this person that I want to talk to doesn't feel the same way and they'll think I'm silly. But it's like, no, they just need to go ahead and start talking to you. They need to release themselves from this bond. And maybe you could help them by just like approaching them and making sure that they know that you are approachable and they know that they can talk to you about what's on their mind. So if you're already in a relationship, maybe you can just express to them how you're feeling and that you want to know what's going on and stuff, and that they're safe with you. They're safe to talk with you. I don't know if this person is masculine or feminine. It could be any gender. It could go like any way. But if this resonates with you, I think that they just have like this huge emotional imagination and, excuse me, they have this Emotional, big imagination, and they really want to express that, and they have a lot of depth and heart, but they're afraid that if they spill the beans, if they like spill it all out, they'll come across as ridiculous. And it's kind of making me a little bit sad, but it's really, really sweet. So let's get into the movie tarot. And that's also what's giving me Pisces energy, like Piscean people, people with their moon in Pisces. They probably have a lot on their in their imagination, and they have like all these big dreams and stuff, and they have really active imaginations, and they just want to express that to the world, but sometimes they can be a little bit shy. Okay, anything else about what's on this person's mind? For pile 2, our sweet Piscean pile. 5 of coins. Yeah, so it's kind of like they're feeling left out in the cold a little bit. You know, like they're feeling a little bit separate. There's a feeling of separation between you and them, and they're feeling like they're really having a hard time communicating what's going on in their mind, and they're feeling a little bit left out in the cold. And there's also the fear here of being dumped or left out, you know, if they say what's truly on their mind or what's in their heart. So maybe you have a friendship right now, like maybe it's in a friend area, and they're afraid that if they speak up and say something that they will lose a friendship, or they will lose you and they'll make a fool out of themselves. That's really like kind of the energy that I'm getting, is like if they speak up and say they want more, they will make a fool out of themselves. And that's how they feel, I'm saying. But of course, you know, you're at this reading, so I don't think they're going to feel like they're making a fool out of themselves by communicating how they feel with you and communicating their super emotional water sign energy with you. So let's see. Or the dreamy Aquarius energy with you. Let's see what fell out here. King of Cups, of course. Of course. The King of Cups. I mean, this is what they are needing to go towards in order to feel secure and stable enough in themselves to express their feelings towards you. So this is kind of their goal, to get from, where was it? To get from the Page of Cups to the Queen of Cups emotionally and mentally and spiritually. They need to get from one stage of emotional intelligence or emotional maturity to the next. At least that's how they're feeling. I'm not saying that they're emotionally immature. I actually think that they're probably very sweet and they have a lot of depth to them. But they feel like they are kind of needing growth in this area, needing growth in the area of sharing their heart and their feelings. Oh my God, what a sweetie. And then the King of Wands. So, I mean, this is some fiery energy. Wands are a fire suit, and it's it's just showing me that they have a lot of passion for you and a lot of interest, and this is a very, very hot situation. It's very hot. So like, not only do they have these fantasies of you on their mind about maybe this dream life, meeting people that you care about, like your friends or your family, they're probably fantasizing about physical things too, and they're fantasizing about what it would be like to just be with you in every regard, like in every aspect. And they probably built up like this fantasy world, and they're probably afraid to just spill the beans and let you know what is going on. Yeah, there's a lot of passion here. Okay, anything else for pile 2 before we get into the oracle? Anything else? Something, okay, they have a lot to say because like a huge chunk just fell out. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm just gonna take from the top, because that's a bit much, spirit. So strength. So yeah, they need to have this, have harnessing that strength to communicate with you and to let out their feelings. With the strength card, you know, a lot of it is about, it's about taming the, I want to say the beast, taming the beast, but really like taming all those really passionate, raw, passionate emotions and raw, passionate talents and raw feeling, and using that to express themselves in a more refined way. So it is about gaining the wisdom that allows them to express their greatest passions and their greatest strengths in a mature and refined and clear way. Person with all of their raw passion and all their dreams that they want to accomplish and all their hopes and desires, they're trying to kind of like harness that and organize it in their mind so that they can express it to you in a really, in a much more sophisticated way. And without scaring you off and without pushing you away. They really do care about being able to show you just how they feel in a very respectful and loving and caring way. Yeah, this person has a whole lot of passion. This person is super dreamy and they just have a lot to say. So for this next part, we're going to get information from the relationships oracle. So let's see, they have so much, like a huge chunk just fell out. They have so much to say. So I'm just gonna, I'm gonna put that back. Let's please get like one card, see how that goes. They have a, they might have Gemini energy too. I mean, they got a lot. It's like an ocean, like a wave of emotion, the ocean of emotion. They have a lot to say, but I feel like this is a very promising connection. Very promising. Friendship. Oh yeah, because we were talking about earlier about how this might be kind of like a friendship situation right now. So let's see what this says. The energy of friendship supports our intrinsic desire for connection with others based on mutual affection and appreciation. So they're probably also in this, they're in a friendship with you right now, and they're probably just kind of like trying to feel you out right now and see if they can really tell you how they feel and if they can really express themselves. So they're probably just feeling out the situation and seeing what this connection is about and where it leads. So I think that they want to know what's on your mind just as much as you want to know what's on theirs. And they want to know, like, if they have that mutual affection with you, if there's a mutual feeling of appreciation and love and affection and desire and hopes for the future. So the friendship card just kind of like showed up, and that's kind of where I think the energy is right now. It could also be kind of like a situation where you're just kind of like dating casually and they haven't broken it to you yet. So it feels more like a friendship, but I feel like a lot of you are sort of in a friendship right now. So let me get one more card from the Lover's Oracle. I love this oracle so much. It is just, it just fell out. You guys, you guys, friendship fell out again. Are you serious? Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. And here is the art on the back. Oh, I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. You guys are freaking me out. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. So, what can I say? What can I say? And it's also kind of good that you guys have been friends or are friends right now, so you can really get to know each other and get to know like how you both kind of operate. So it is good to develop a friendship first and then go into a loving relationship. That works, you know. Sometimes that happens, so don't be discouraged if that's what's going on. But I just, oh my God, you guys. Anyway, I'm so happy for you. You guys are so effing cute. Like, I just can't. And this is on the top of the deck, and I'm just going to show you this. Take this as if it resonates. I know it didn't fall out, but it's on the top of the deck. It says, forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So I know that forgiveness isn't really a theme that was in this video, so just take it if it resonates. I only just pulled it from the top of the deck. But this sort of energy about you create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine, that does resonate with the star card that we had earlier, where I was talking about how they're like dreaming and building hopes for the future and stuff, and they're just like wondering if you feel the same way and if you want the same things, and they're fantasizing about you and just trying and working really hard. I think I said earlier to like manifest what they want. They're working hard emotionally to manifest what they want and what they need in a relationship and in a future with you. I didn't get that too much for career, but I did get that in the element of love and relationships. And yeah, you create your reality about what you think, dream, and imagine. So I would say try some manifestation techniques for them. Try some manifestation about what you want and how it feels to be with them, live in the now, live in the end. That's a Neville Goddard technique. Take this if it resonates or if you want to use it. But living in the end is basically creating a scene in your mind in which you are already in the exact situation that you want to be in, and that encompasses your relationship, the exact type of relationship. So for example, that scene can be like you having Thanksgiving dinner with this person and your family. And you can get that feeling of like, just like make it really tangible, like you're like passing them the mashed potatoes. I don't know. Like you can like smell the food, and you can like taste it in your mouth, and you can like see the lights coming down from the ceiling, and you see your parent or your friend or whoever smiling at you too because you're so cute together, or like that kind of thing. And just create that image in your mind and fall asleep to it. That's one manifestation technique. So of course, there are a billion manifestation techniques online. There are frequencies that you can fall asleep to that will help you resonate with connecting with somebody that you love. But anyway, your reading was so much fun, and it was so brilliant, pile two. And I'm very happy to have read that for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. That's all I have for today. And I hope that you have a great rest of your day and you get the boo of your dreams. All right. Bye.